Hello, hello. Welcome to N-Dowd Empire. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching this on any platform, feel free to comment. Make sure you hit the like button. Join in the conversation. I'd like to also hear your thoughts as well. Starting off, just so you know, N-Dowd is an affirmation based company. We are here to help guide you to manifest your goals and uplift your soul. So let's get into it. What's up, everyone? Welcome. So today we're going to be trying something a little different. There's been a lot of craziness. I don't want to say craziness. There's been some things going on on social media that has been trending, and me and my peoples was talking about it. And it's kind of like, you have the situation with this 40-year-old woman super gluing her hair to perfection, actually. The hair was laid, honey. And then we have, the nurse posting the video of the lady spitting on her, which clearly she has dementia because he just posted another video today with them dancing together. So I'm hoping she was just trying to raise awareness and not just trying to get views and likes. But I was talking to someone and I kind of want to dive deeper into this whole psychology behind the need to, you know, do things for the likes, do things for the follows, or it's kind of like we've gotten to this point where we have equated our worth with likes and follows. And it's so insane because I don't know how old everyone is, but if you remember, like before the like button, I think we were just posted just to put, like, we weren't even really posted anything interesting, just like, yeah, I went to the store today, or, it really wasn't that big of a deal. So it's kind of like had me thinking, why is it now to the point where, well, it's been constructed that way, really, honestly. We all know that now, right? The science behind it, it's like it creates these triggers in your brain, which scientists have linked to the same triggers that you get when you're gambling or you're on freaking drugs. So it is addicting. Like social media is an honest, true addiction. And I feel like it's something that we really need to keep in check. So, since this channel is all about uplifting people, I just want to go over, and you guys can also let me know how, if you used to be really into obsessing about like how many likes I've got or how many follows I'm getting, what have you done to kind of bring that down? I feel like as I've gotten older, I give less fucks, but that's just me. It could also be that I'm mentally in a different place right now. It really doesn't matter to me. But I found this interesting article on Bustle, and they actually go over ways to cut down on the social media obsession, because that's what it becomes. And really, it's been linked to depression and all kinds of linking to self esteem. Like, it's just a problem, people. And I just want us all to just get it together and not have to super glue our head to our head to get some likes. So, one of the first things that they were saying was turn off your notifications. This is actually something that I have done, and it does work tremendously. When you're not constantly getting reminded of, oh, someone has liked something, you have a new follower, it kind of, I guess, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing happens. So you're not obsessing over it as much. And another point that they made that was interesting, when you do get around to like, oh, let me just check my stuff today, you actually get like several likes because you haven't checked it in hours or days. So your little dopamine meter is going to go up, which is nice. All right, limit your time on social media. Do give yourself like an hour a day, just something like cut down on the time. The less you use it, then I guess that's going to help test your willpower. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where you just don't care for it as much anymore. Get a new hobby. I find that trolls and people who are especially negative on social media, they don't have a life. Can I get an amen? So I know since I've been really into building my empire, I don't have time to be on social media unless it's for business purposes. I don't have time to lollygag, be in people's business. Okay, I will argue, but I've cut that down though. Like let me pat myself on the back because I used to go in on people in their incorrect comments, but now my social media is more cleansed. Natisa says, I post and then I log off for a few hours for my mental. It is obsessive and I do take it personal because I post my work. Yes, correct. So I agree. Taking just, do what you got to do for your business, step away. I think that helps a lot. And Natisa's a seamstress, so I know she definitely booked and busy. So that helps too when you keep yourself preoccupied with other things. So check in with family and friends. So, wow, you don't have to check in on family and friends through social media. You can actually send them a text. You can actually give them a phone call. What is this? 2021. People don't know how to check in on their friends or their family unless they go to their Facebook page. I have people don't know, they think they know my life, but they honestly don't know jack crap because I don't be posting my business. But they try to figure it out through social media. If you really want to know, send me a text, give me a call. Maybe we can have a quick kiki. But other than that, also I liked on here, they were saying do things like outside of social media, virtually with your friends. So I know my girl Jennifer, like she started doing game night every Friday, which I missed a few Fridays, but it's a really cute idea. We every Friday a bunch of us get together on Zoom, and there's actually online games that we all play together. So instead of scrolling through and trying to figure out what people are doing, we just ask. Yeah. Okay, you don't have time to go back and forth with it. It's a waste of energy. And at first, I thought I was, doing good and educating people, but then you realize that some people don't want to be educated; they want to be ignorant. So you got to keep it moving. Okay, make it a treat. So look at social media as a treat. So like something you don't have to do every day, all day. Make it something special, like you know, I've successfully haven't checked any kind of social media for a couple of days. Let me get on as a reward. And, you see it as a reward instead of like something depressing. Now, this I really like. Delete the apps you don't use. So I know on my phone, it'll say the apps that I use less. And if you realize there's apps on your phone that you haven't used for like months, delete them. And hello, I was paranoid about that. I was like, but hold on, what if I need to use something later on? And it was like, you can always check it on your laptop. Why didn't I think of that? I didn't even know a lot of these apps I could just check on my laptop, which would probably actually be better for me. So I'm going to start doing that. And then the last one is just to straight up go cold turkey. I mean, this is really dealing with addiction, y'all. The fact that that's like the most scariest thing is just give yourself. I know people actually who have either deactivated their social media or completely uninstalled their social media for like a month. Unfortunately, those like me and Atisha and other people who use our social media for business, we're not able to do that. But one thing I will suggest that I am going to look into, there's ways you can schedule your posts. There's a lot of different websites out there that now are helping you scheduling on Facebook and Instagram and a lot of different other places. So I think I'm going to get to a point where I'm scheduling my stuff like a month ahead of time. And it's out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, especially since I'm getting to the point where right now it's all about content for me. It's not even about how many likes or follows I'm getting. I'm just trying to perfect my craft. And, you know, a lot of us that are just starting off, that should be our first go, right? It's not about the follows, it's not about the likes, because then what happens, you get, because I have one video on Instagram, so random. The video is about the things about sexual assault that no one talks about, right? And that got 3,000 views, and my views are usually in the hundreds or maybe 50. I ain't never got no thousand, let alone 1,000. And so it kind of becomes like, if I was really into it, I would be like, okay, but what did I do? And do I need to start? You know, I'm not going to start making every video about sexual assault. No, it's not going to happen. Like, so it's all about at this time perfecting my craft, maybe try to identify why people related to that video, try to figure out something else, you know. But as far as those of us who are on social media just for personal means, just try to find a way not to, you know, get too involved, child, because I want to look up and y'all doing something crazy just for some likes. So before we head out, we're going to watch this little not a crip, a little video, short clip from my boy Gary V. Absolutely love him. He's one of my biggest influence, hopefully future mentor for, you know, just grinding it out. This dude built his company from nothing. And I love how he gives advice because he is straight up like, give it to you straight, no chaser. Doesn't cut his words or anything. Get out of this. All right, so.
Should I focus on myself or do it through the company?
Yourself.
And two, how do I get bigger on YouTube and Facebook because I'm struggling there?
Yourself and slowly.
Okay.
So
he's like, what?
Definitely focus on yourself. And I wouldn't overly worry about getting big on YouTube and Facebook for the sake of getting big. What you need to focus on, everybody focuses on getting big, more followers. They need to focus on making content that brings value to people. The reason I always win is I only think about the customer. I never think what's in it for me. Ever, ever, ever. I've never thought about how many followers do I have? How many followers am I going to get? Never, ever, ever. That's why I don't celebrate when I get 1 million followers or 20,000 followers or whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's what that guy wanted to hear, but that was some real shit to me. I was just like, you know what? That's it. And I got a mentor now. He was telling me the same thing. Like, focus on your content, y'all. Or if you're in this for personal reasons, just be authentic online. Like, if you have a story you want to tell, if you have some tea you want to drop or whatever, just make sure you're doing it from like a real wholesome place. Don't try to do it just for likes and for follows. So on that note, once again, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share the video as well. And always remember, a breakthrough is around the corner. Stay endowed.